All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. Yeah, nothing in the shop. Ah, okay, so here it is in August now. I've done some harvesting, as you can see. If you check our money, it's up there. After I put that stuff in and got all that stuff put away, sold all the extra trailers that I had, I was like around 320 something thousand dollars. And I went ahead and took that away, got myself down to around 200,000. And then I gave myself like another 100,000 back because of how I did it before. Remember when we first put these things in? I put in I put these in and then I got some of my money back because they're each cost 100,000. I don't think they're worth 100,000. They are nice, but I don't think they're worth 100,000. I think they're worth like between 60 and 40,000. 40,000 for the hay one, 60,000 uh, for the silage one. That is the one that's worth the most to me. So I did that. I also, as you can see, got the goat milk dairy down here, got it all running and everything. Uh, I forgot to turn on and activate the goat milk production, so I had like 3 extra bottles of goat milk, containers of goat milk to throw down here. Let me get into the truck because I want to show you a couple things I did. So I also went and did a little bit more landscaping once I started getting money again after selling silage and stuff. In October is when we're going to be harvesting all those soybeans. Let me head down here for you. So this is our deal. This is where we're going to put all of our productions that we put and everything like that, of course. But I also did a little something over here. As you know, going past Field 9 leads to the road that goes up to our farm, our cow farm. Well, I added that little slope right there. Don't do that without saving first because you're going to have to reset a bunch of times to get it nice and everything like that. It took me like 3 or 4 tries to get it like this. I tried raising things, I tried all kinds of stuff. I eventually was able to understand and get the slope tool to work. And the way the slope tool works, I'm not going to do it right now, of course, is you take it, see where it says set slope target point? Do that at the bottom. Don't do it at the top. That's what I was making the mistake of at first. Was I was clicking up here because this is the target point, I thought. This is where I want to go to. No, you want the target point to be from where you start from. So you set your target point down here and then you go up with it. It's going to make a mess. It's going to raise it in ridges and stuff like that, but then after you get all of that and kind of how you want it, you come back with a softening tool and it softens all of this out to where you can drive on it and things like that. Like I said, save first before you do anything like that. It took me like 3 or 4 tries to get it just like this, and I decided this is good enough. It doesn't impact me when I'm driving on the road that much. If we go and take a turn here, and go back and we go like we're going down the road here, it's a little bit to dip to the right, but it's not that bad. So I was able to create my own entranceway right there for doing things. Now, you might be wondering, well, why did you do that? You didn't really need to do that. You could just go around. Yeah, but I'm about to have to do something we have a problem. And our problem is our cows are making too much milk. It's a good problem to have, but it is a problem. If we go over to our cheese, our production, which is now cheese only, you can see that we have 14,000 liters of milk to turn into cheese. And I just took 5 boxes of cheese yesterday. And, well, this morning. And we already have another one. If we go over here to our cow barn, if you look in the bottom right corner, we have 23,287 liters of milk. Our dairy production is not fast enough to deal with all the milk we're now making with 71 cows. Now, our cows, if we go over to them, are still not fully grown. These will be grown in 2 months and be fully production ready and start making us more milk. And then about 12 more months, I think, on this one. Add 10. Add 10 is 14. Add 2 is 16. No, 14 more months. 14 more months, and these 11 will also be producing milk. So we're already that full of milk on our production, on our cows, and our production can't keep up. Not making cheese, it might be able to keep up if we made milk, bottled milk, but making cheese, it's a little bit too slow to keep up with them. So what do? We build another. That's what you do. That's what you do to make more money. You just expand. If you're overflowing what you have, you expand. So that's what we're going to do today. At least in this section of the video, we're going to put down another dairy production, probably looking just like this, but I'm going to put it down here in our production area because we don't really have any room up here for them. So we're going to put it down here next to this other dairy, and we're going to make it look just like that one. I don't think we'll ever get to the point where we'll overflow the goat milk. So what I'm planning on doing is keeping, if we ever have to build another goat milk production, keeping this one for goat milk looks and then having the other one for the cow looks, since there's 2 different looks to them. So I was planning on that. So we have 723,000. We should have enough money down here. I also have no storage down here. I was thinking about putting storage down here because I started overflowing the ability of the grass to make silage. I had more grass than could fit into this thing, but it seems to be doing okay. I just have to wait a little bit and then I can put the rest in. It's only like about 20,000 more liters that I'm overflowing it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to factories, production and factories, scroll down until we get to the dairy right here. I don't think we have, I don't think any of them, I don't think I have any modded dairies. Let's check real quick. But I don't think we do. No. There's the ice cream factory, but that more than milk, it needs like strawberries, chocolate, all that stuff. I can't really do that. I was thinking about using that maybe in another ep series, when we get to that point. This is just a flour mill. This is a mod, but it's a flour mill only. Doesn't do anything with the milk. Windmill is flour. That's another flour thing. Liquid lime production, bakery, tailor shop, dairy. Small dairy is not worth it. And all of these are the smalls. So they're not worth it. So yeah. So only thing we have are these 2 dairies right now. So our products are going to come out there. And our drop-off point is back here. I think I want my pickup point up front, like this. And our drop-off point back there. So... Just trying to get, like, there's got to be enough room for me to go in and out in between. So I think we set it off a little bit like this and back this far. And I think that should be good. So yes. So there's our pickup point right there. And we have our drop-off point back here, of course, just like the other one. And here's our production deal right here. So what I'm thinking of, so the way I got this laid out, what I can do is if I need to do goat milk things, I can come down here and pick up like right here. This is the pickup point for the goat milk. And then I can pull forward. I will have on my trailer the curtain on the left side open so we can pick up the goat milk. And then I would close that, switch to the right side opening, and then I can pull over here to this to pick up anything over here. Now I'm going to continue doing cheese on this for now. On this one I'm going to also do cheese. But it depends. If I still can't keep up, I kind of don't want to put another production down right now. So I might just switch to bottled milk to see if I can use more of it. So we need to go and grab our milk. We'll do it in the truck. Now, we may also, while we do have the money right now, I don't think I'm going to do it yet, but next episode, we may also place another spinnery down. We are filling up the spinnery pretty quickly. If we go down to it, we have 29,000 liters in there. Yeah. I think I just took it, like I said, today. So we'll see how it does. We may even do it this episode, depending on the money situation. But I would like to try and get at least a little bit of sheds down here in this episode. I don't know if I'll be able to get all of that I want down because they're kind of expensive. So we'll see what we can do. this stuff over here should be fine and out of the way. It's the other things I'm going to have to move. So I'm going to at least getting the tractors to move the things around. Also, we might be selling our bale trailer. The reason why we might be selling a bale trailer is because I found out by accident that the our box trailer over here can move bales. I can load bales into it. I was trying to pick up, I think, goat milk, and apparently I forgot to check and make sure that I only had the Euro pallet thing on, and it picked up like 2 of the bales that I had over there in that little cubby hole. So apparently that box trailer can pick up bales with the universal auto load mod. So I might just go ahead and get rid of the bale trailers. I I don't like trailers that have that front swivel like it does. It's a personal thing. I like trailers that I can back up a lot easier, so yeah. We might just get rid of those. I'm gonna keep them for now, but those probably be going here pretty soon. Um, and that's all I'm using. That's all I use it for anyway, is to pick up bales. It can't auto load pallets or anything like that, so it's really not worth to keep it unless I'm going to use them for bales. And with the trailer truck that we have also being able to pick up bales, there's no need. So, yeah. So let's get this stuff out of the way. We're also going to have to move our harvesters and stuff like that. I tried something out. It didn't work out. I just gave myself the money back. I tried buying a mower, a mower and a windrower to mow the grass to see if it was faster. It was like our our little header for our, as you can see, it didn't work out so well. Um, our little header for our swathing machine, our MacDon over there, is only ever 5 meters. It doesn't get any bigger or anything. You can't get bigger or anything, at least until somebody makes a mod for it. But the thing of it is with it being that small, it takes a while, you know. But it does go fast. It goes 15 miles per hour cutting the grass, which is actually pretty fast. So, but I bought the Pottinger, I think that's what their brand name is, Pottinger brand uh, mowers, front mower and the back mowers that are wings, to try and um, see if I could get those faster. And I also added windrowing to it because those mowers spread it out really far. The one good thing about the MacDon is um, it also kind of just makes a windrow itself by just putting it right in the middle. Um, but the problem there is when I was finished, I had only saved maybe 30 minutes of time at most. I didn't feel that was enough time to save to be worth it. So I just sold them back and got all of my money back on them. It just didn't work out on it. Like I said, I did both this field and the other field just trying to see if I could save time, and yeah, that didn't work out, unfortunately. You think it would, you know, and I was still going like about, I don't know, I think my tractor, I had this tractor on it, which is our Valtra, and it was able to handle it and everything. It was going like, I think 13, 14 miles per hour, so not that much slower than the MacDon, but still the MacDon beat it. The MacDon beats it because of the doesn't need the extra windrowing action. You just have to you just have more rows at that point. Yeah, I don't know. It was surprising how much the doesn't work, you know. Also, I forget I can only enter this thing from this side. Need to move the corn header as well. And also, as you can see, there's still pieces of lines of grass that are really hard to see on the field. Even with windrowing it, it just it just didn't work out as well as I'd hoped it would. I couldn't with the MacDon going behind it. I can just go behind it, and there's no miss or anything like that. So yeah, um, it just didn't work out like I thought it would. I thought I'd save a lot more time and stuff like that with having it bigger, but didn't work out. Okay, want the MacDon here. I think the fertilizer spreader and stuff will be fine where it is. This one I will move because I am going to want to put this off up if I can into a deal. Now, the reason why I say this is going to be expensive and we may not be able to do much is because I like the ones that allow you to just pull through that have doors on the front and the back of the building, or it doesn't have doors at all. And those are the most expensive ones, really. And there is one. Where the heck? Okay, it put me out over here. See, where the heck am I? So there is one. I think I talked about it a little bit before. It has a built-in. Um, it has a built-in repair shop in it that I wanted to play around with. But that's I'm pretty sure that's pretty expensive. So let's see. Uh, Yeah, it has a side entrance in that. Not really what I'm looking for. Okay, so there's this one. This is the one that doesn't have an entrance and an exit. There is one, though, that does, and that's this one. I'm going to try this one because I don't know what all I can fit in it. So I'm just going to plop it down, and I'll give myself the money back once I check it out. The big thing is, the biggest thing we have, well, I guess this is the tallest thing we have is this. So if this doesn't fit in there, it's not going to work. So let's see if we can get the harvester in it or not. So we should be able to open this up. And open this up. And this back deal should open as well. Let's see if this thing fits in here. It looks like it's too big. Especially with the corn header on it. It looks like it's just that little bit too big, it feels like. Okay, it slid through. Yeah, it's a tight squeeze. I don't know if I like this. I think it's too tight. Yeah, I could use this for something else, but I definitely cannot use it for the harvester. I was hoping to use it for the harvester. The harvester and the MacDons, but even then, the John Deere just takes up so much room in it. There isn't really any room for hardly anything else off in it. So that doesn't work. Okay. Let me sell that. 13,750. It cost us 27,500. So let me get a calculator out. 27,500 minus 13,750 equals 13,750. So it's half. Okay. So I need to get myself 13,750. So So half. That's nice. I was hoping it would give me half. It'd be a whole lot easier if it does. Okay, so that didn't work out. What's this one? Okay, that doesn't open at all. Small shed pack. Okay, this one has doors on each end. It is kind of big. It might work. Let's see. Trying to think how I would want to orient it anyway. We could put it like right over here next to this tree. Do this and then hit F. Change the color. There we go. So let's try placing it right here. See what we got. Okay, it's a double door. So it's double action door. This other side should open as well. Yep. So let's see. This looks like it's a lot wider, so this might work for things. Is there like lights in here? It doesn't look like there's lights in here though, which is annoying, but can be dealt with. I can deal with that. There's no lights. Doesn't look like there's any. Alright. But this does work pretty well. So let's see. It looks like it's a lot bigger than the other one, so this might just work for me. And that would be where I would want it anyway, so if this works, we might be in business here. Oh yeah, we're pretty good right here. Okay, so what I would want to do is I would want to be able to place my head over here. Now let's drive through. Okay. Yeah, that works pretty well for me. Okay, let's go pick up our other header. There it is. Got it. Now I'm hoping I can fit the MacDons in there as well. It might work. We might be able to get the MacDons in here as well. I want to put this one in there first, because this one's got the long-ass steel on the end. Nah, this ain't gonna fit. Not with the header on it like this. I could probably do it if I put it like right here in the middle, but that's just gonna cause issues. It's gonna cause clogging issues. Okay. So this one at least can't fit off in there, but the other one can, so it's not a total loss here. So we can place this off in there as well. What I'm thinking about doing is having this like this. Let me place this head down like this right here. If I can get the MacDon in the corner here, that would be nice. There we go. This works. So we got our harvester and our corn header and our MacDon with the mower attachment in here. So that's nice. So let's see. Huh. Interesting. I can't. Oh. Oh, okay. So you don't interact with the door, you interact with this right here. There we go. There we go. I like that. That works. Okay, but we need some more. We need more. The MacDon's going to be a special case, I think. I think I'm going to have to get something especially for it. And I was thinking about going back to this thing. This would work for it. We could place it over here next to the sheep deal. Like this. Have to move the tractor, but we could place it here. You could also place it like this as an angle, but that would cut off everything going that direction. We could place it over here. Actually, that might work if I got rid of that building there. I know it gives me some money because it's got a solar panel on it, but if I got rid of this, and yeah, that got rid of the fence, which is what I was hoping it would do. And if I could move just this out of the way, I don't know where it went now. No. I have no idea where that thing went. It just disappeared. Hopefully it didn't bug. It ain't going to bug out the game. That's going to be annoying. Huh. It's not here. Wherever it went. I don't know where it went, but it's definitely not here. Is it in the sky? No, it's not in the sky. Oh, is this it here? Yeah, I don't remember this being over here, so this must be where it moved to for some reason. Huh. It didn't cost me anything. I don't need the light source, audio source, occluder, precipitation. No. So that was a little weird. You know what? I'm so scared of this. I think I'm going to reload. We're going to lose our shed, though. So I'm going to have to I'm going to have to put that shed back that we just put in. Or maybe we need to put something else, because it felt too big. It felt too big. It felt too big for the farm we have, unfortunately. While it was nice getting that over there, I think it was too big. Yeah, I felt that shed was just too big. And I think that Quillet feels a little bit too big. I think I need to go with like an open shed or something like that. I do want to go ahead and get rid of that thing over there though. And this time I will just delete the deal as well. So let's get rid of this. Alright. Because we could do stuff with this spot here. With that gone. What's this look like? That looks pretty good. I don't think it's big enough for our harvester though. Yeah, that's way too small. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's just really small, isn't it? This one. Yeah, this one's a good one. I like these. Gonna have to get rid of the trees though if I want to put it down. But it would take care of, I think, all of our MacDon, our other. So maybe we put this over here instead. It's still pretty big though, but it does go over here easier. Right up there. Yeah, this will be a whole lot easier with this. Now, can I do this? I don't know if I can do this. I want to try though. So A little tiny piece. It's a little tiny piece. But I don't think it's worth fussing over. But that works. That works good. Alright. I can, like, probably just delete this if I do this, most likely. Yeah, there we go. That works. Alright, let's go get into our harvester. There we go. I think this will work a lot better than the other shed. Yeah, this thing's got a lot more room in it. Alright, so how I want to do this? How do I want to do this? So what I could do, if it'll fit, I'm not sure if it'll fit, but let's see if we can get it to fit. If we put this in here like this, back it up a little bit and drop it. Yep, that is underneath the shed. So we can leave that right there. That works right there. That's nice. And then what I can do is I can take this and park this like right in front of them. Like so. Cool. And then I want my MacDons. I want this one first. This one I'm just going to pull in up there. On this left side, this is going to be dedicated to this MacDon and the header. That's where this thing goes. Okay. And then this MacDon. I'm going to do like I have the other. The harvester. And I'm going to put its header like right here. I'm going to put that in there just a little bit more. I feel it's not completely covered. So let's go put it in a little bit more. Yeah, that's better. That's underneath there more. So it should be protected from the weather, I think. And then we go and park this right in front of this one. That. And that is good. That is real good. I like this. This one's real good. This one's good. I definitely want to keep this one. So I'm going to go ahead and save the game. Definitely want to keep that one. All right. So let's see. Let's see if we can find that shed that has the shop in it. This is it right here. So we have an entrance here and onto this side. So as you can see, there's an entrance right there at the front right there. And then there's an entrance over here on this side. Hmm. Definitely going to have to clear some trees if I want to place it over here like this, which is really where I want to place it. All right, let's go destroy some more trees here. We got to deforest everything. Turn on super strength because we're just destroying the trees. We're not going to make money off of them. We just destroy them when we do it. All right, so need to get this one gone. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this one as well. Get rid of this tree there. Bushes. Get rid of this tree. Okay. Get this thing. We can place trees back around it if we want to afterwards. Just got to make sure it's clear enough. Yeah, let's go and get rid of this one as well. This might be enough room. I'm not sure. Let's get rid of that white tree there. I think that's a birch or something. I'm not sure. Okay, let's see if we can place this thing. Let's get back here. So let's see. It's too big. It overlaps too much. To be able to get it where it doesn't overlap the road, I have to do that. So it's too big, actually. That's okay. I mean, we could do this, of course. Have to clear out more trees, but we could do it like this. And, I was hoping to come out to the road, but we may just come out to the farm here. That's a really close spot, though, to the sheep barn. Really close to the sheep barn. There might not be enough room to turn. Um, hmm. Yeah, let's clear out a little bit more to the back here. This is going to be the last thing we place because this thing costs $300,000, so... Yep, that one's going to have to go as well, most likely. And yeah, we'll go ahead and grab this one as well, just to make sure. Alright. Over here to do it. Alright. So we have to place it like this here. I'm going to have to move my buying station. That's fine. We can do that later. Alright, so we're just going to place this probably right there. We may have to redo that. The reason why I say we may have to redo that is because this is too far in. Yeah, this is not enough room. I have to go more to the road if we can. Oh, we barely can. Yeah, we're not really can we? We really can't, can we? Let me get my truck here. This is going to be the biggest thing to try and fit through that. Let's see if we can. I know I'm going to have to smooth out the road. It's kind of rough right now. And we're definitely going to have to move our buying station. So we can definitely fit off in here with this. More than enough room for that. But can we get out okay? I think we can, actually. Yeah, we can get out okay. Alright, so that works. Alright. So that's not as bad as I feared. Alright. So let's see. This. I'm going to have to sell this. It's going to be under containers, right? It's this one. Well, it's not that one, but it's the cheapo one. This one, discounted one. So let's get this and put this over here. Like so. That should be good enough. Alright, so yeah, we're going to have to do some smoothing on the stuff here. Let's go in here and grab smoothing. Up the intensity, not the size. And let's smooth this out here. On this edge. We may have to level it, actually. Okay, that's all smooth. Let's check over here. Yeah, that works. Okay, that's good enough. It's this back here that's a problem. It's kind of like plopped up a little bit, but I think it'll be fine. Yeah. So how do we go about closing this door here? So we can do that. And close that. So that's how that works. Wish I could change the color. That would be nice. Alright. Well, let's open the gates and stuff. We need to get things in here. Because this is also a storage shed. It's not just for us to repair things in. I'm going to use it as a storage shed as well. Thing of it is I don't want to put this truck off in there. Even though we used it to fit things, this isn't what I want off in here all the time because I'm using this constantly. I would rather have a shed just like the other one over there for this thing. So yeah, that's what our next money's going to, is probably another shed just like that one over there for the combine harvester for my truck and both the trailers for it. But we should be able to get our tractors and things off in that. So let's just go park our tractors. Actually, let's get trailers as well. We can park those off in there. Hmm. Hey, I just thought about the cedars. Where are we going to park those? See, I'm trying to think of a system how I want to park them, and I really can't think of one right this second. One thing we could do is we could put them off in there, put them like right in the middle, because there's no need for anything there's no need for them to worry about them being in the middle. Hmm. So if we take your, let's go ahead and take this and let's grab the cedars and see how this is going to look. I think this is going to work just fine, actually. The problem is I kind of don't want them in there. I kind of want them somewhere else because we don't actually use this thing this often. We use it like maybe once a year, and that's it. So it's kind of would be better to have it like somewhere else. I just don't have anywhere I can think of to place it though. I don't even know if that other cedar can fit off in here. They're just so big. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and sell these bale trailers. We'll take them to the shop and sell them. Yeah, it's actually, this thing, it keeps on surprising me with how large it is. It's a lot larger than I think every time, which is awesome. It's also going to make me some more money back because I put solar panels on it. Now this one, this is also something we rarely use anymore. We're going to have to use it pretty soon though, I think. I'm getting low on grass bales in the deal. I'm down to 5 of them. Got that one on the trigger. But I think we'll be able to go through okay. But this one I'm going to park like... Where am I going to park this off in here? I'm not totally sure. I mean, there's no need to have it out in the middle. And it might get in the way if I park it over here, though. Well, there's a thought I could do. I'm going to have to move the MacDon, though, real quick. No, actually, the MacDon might not be in the way. I was thinking I could just park it just like these others in here. These headers. I mean, I could park it like this, but that would be in the way of the MacDon and stuff coming back in. And if I pull it over here, that's still going to be in the way of that MacDon. So, yeah. How would I want to do this? I know what I could do. Let's do this. Park it like this. Actually. that actually works for me. Like I said, we don't use the planters that much, maybe once a year. So we could just do that and have to move the bale every now and then. This I do want in that shed, though. We'll put it off next to our trailers. Yeah, that Wilson, that animal trailer is going to have to move. It's a little bit in the way right now. We could put it over here where the MacDon used to be. All right, let me leave this here. Let's go park this up. And if you have, yes, if you just noticed, I have removed the dualies from this. I was just too, it was just too much. It was, the turning width on it was so low that it was just not worth having the dualies, I feel. Ah, this thing. Actually, this thing is probably going to stay over here for a while longer. I don't really have a spot for it. All right, so let's see. These things I know what to do with. Pick this up. This can actually go right here like these other things, and I'm going to have it this way so I could just back into it to pick it up. Because this one's a back into thing. Okay. And then our plow is also not used as much. So what we can do with this thing, see if I can fit around the trees here. We can actually drop it in here. So yeah, do a little rocking here. There we go. I would actually pick it up from the inside. I was just putting it there because it's a shorter route. Okay, so there's that. Truck is going to stay over there. What I'm thinking about with the truck area is I'm thinking about completely removing the house and putting my own house there. That we could actually go inside and things like that, but that would be a while later. I'm not worried about the truck. Let's go get these trailers and get them off to the shop and sell them. Oops. It's a little bit off. There. I think that's it for right now. Um, let me see something real quick. How much is another one of those sheds? These things. 35,000 only. That's actually not that expensive. I thought it was more. 64,000, yeah. Yeah, that's not going to work. This would work. We have to get rid of that stuff over there, though, like the barn, like the hay loft and things like that. But that would work, and we would just get rid of the lights, the hay loft, move all that stuff out of the way, of course, get rid of some of the trees so we can put it further back. I think that would work. Not going to do that this episode. I was just thinking about where I would want it, but I think I would want it right there. But I think we did good. I think we did good. I'm gonna get these over here. We're gonna sell them. Also, this has been kind of fixed right there. By just quitting and loading the game, I guess. I haven't really touched it. Um, since then, I after that episode where we had modified that, it did seem like it was um, a little bit off. But after I loaded back in, it seems to have kind of fixed itself somehow. Also, excuse me for a second. My camera is being funny today. I had to disconnect and reconnect my camera for some reason. So, yeah, things are a little weird right now for the camera. Not sure why. Yesterday it was the microphone. Today it's the camera. I don't know if we'd like. I know what it is. I think about. My dad said it was about 4 this morning. We lost power. That would do it. Even if my computer's off, my camera still pulls a little bit of power, and things like that because it's connected to my computer. And yeah, so if it's connected and it loses power or something, it enters some kind of standby mode or something, and I can't get it out of that standby mode without unplugging and plugging it back in. I forgot about that. But the problem is I unplugged it and plugged it back in, and then it didn't work and I had to do it, unplug it and plug it back in again. I'm just going to sell these. I'm not going to fix them or anything. All right. $35,000 from those, so that's nice. If we ever need them, we can buy them again. It's not a problem. We already got 5.6 hours on this tractor already. And it's around 38 to 40 hours that I just sold the others because they just took so much to care. But here we go. So we should be making more money now because we just doubled our dairy factories. Basically, we added another one, I guess you could say, instead of doubling it. But we should be getting more product, so that's good. I wish I could change the color of that. That's the only downside I see with that deal. I do like it. I just wish I could change the color on it. Whoa! Hello. All right, let's get this over here and park the tractors behind each other. Let's close it, close it, close it. Yep, this one didn't close. There we go. Then we can close this one. Oh, we can repaint it at this one. Our other ones couldn't repaint. This one we can. Nice. All right. Well, let's repair this one. I'm not going to repaint it. We can just repair all of them, really. Costs too much money. I don't like paying for repainting. I will do it, but I will always take my money back. I don't, yeah. Let's see. There it is. Lights off. Close the door. Let's go get this and get it moved out of the way. And that'll probably be the last thing we do today. Back up a little bit so we can pick this up easier. Come back. Oh yeah, I don't have a beacon on this thing. That would have been nice to have. I haven't bought the Powfinger stuff yet, so we might do that later on. Eventually. For right now, no need for it. If we switch back to making bottled milk from the cows, then yeah, I'll probably have to get the Powfinger thing for loading purposes, unloading purposes for the train. Alright, fellas. Watch over this trailer for me, would you? It's a nice trailer. I don't want it to come by steal my Wilson trailer, you know. So be careful of that. Watch it for me real close. Give me a good old bleat if somebody comes up to try and get it. Okay. Boop. Just a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I should get it. Alright. And we're done. Not the greatest. I would have loved to have more sheds, but it's actually really good. Like I said, we're probably going to get rid of this hayloft over here. And since I don't have to worry, I can just put my grass off of there from now on and fill them up when I need to. I don't have to worry about it, but that's going to be a little bit. We still have 52 grass bales. We probably still don't have to, even with feeding all the sheep and the goats as much as we do, probably not going to be worrying about that. I have this, but I kind of like to leave that there. I might move it off into the repair shed. Alright, so this is still food. Okay. Well, that is the month of August. Probably won't be back until the month of October is probably when you'll next see me, because that's when we go and harvest our where are they at? Where are they at? Soybeans, there they are. Let's see, where the hell are the soybeans at? Yeah, we harvest those in October. So that is when I'll probably be back. I've got another harvest of grass next month in September, but you don't need to watch me do that. And I'll probably just sell all of the stuff. But we won't be selling it until October because it'll take that long for it to process for us. In fact, we may be doing other things real quick before we even can sell it because of how long it takes. I do have a little bit extra, around 30,000 liters by the time I wake up at 8 a.m. that I have to wait for it to process through. So, and that usually takes until like 10 o'clock in game time. So, yep. So I will see y'all next time. I hope y'all enjoyed this little bit of, I guess you could say, decoration. But we did improve the farm by getting that other dairy. And I will let you know how that goes. So thank you for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Y'all have a nice time, whatever time it is in y'all's part of the world. Bye.